Hunter Lawrence, Unadilla, maybe this is too much, but was this your best day of riding of the season? It's got to be close.
No, I think Millville was, to be honest. That was probably my best riding day. Everything from qualifying sessions through to motos. I think Millville was probably my best. Southwick was really good riding. Today wasn't bad. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't terrible.
Well, it seems like you had it kind of like in the pocket, you know, like first moto, when Jett opened the door, you were able to reel him back in, and then the start of that second moto, clearly you had something in the tank.
Yeah, I was trying to postpone the celebrations till next weekend. But yeah, we gave it a good shot.
Yeah, Jett even said to me he was second guessing the whole silent agreement you two have to not cross a line.
Yeah.
Because the front wheel did come in a few times.
Yeah, I pulled out of it a little bit. And screw you, I probably could have come in a little. I probably just could have got off the brakes a little later. But no, just keep it clean. Keep it clean and good racing. Try and give everyone a good battle.
And well, honestly then, if it wasn't championship day, do you think you could have won that second moto?
Yeah, I mean, shoulda, coulda, woulda, but I mean, I still gave it all. Like, the only other thing I didn't pull out was do something a little questionable, which, you know, I didn't really want to cross that line because he's still good enough to pick it up and get second, and then he still could finish second or third next weekend and still win the title, and I just look like a jackass. So, you know, didn't really think it was all that worth it. You know, not how I want to win. If the points were way closer, maybe, but when it's as big as it was, you just look like an asshole, you know, like just taking him out for no real reason, you know.
Honestly, I don't know how it's going to go between you two when the points are closer, because that day's coming.
Yeah, it's getting closer. Yeah, we'll see, won't we?
Hopefully, it's a good thing Honda has 2 rigs.
It's a good thing they got 2 rigs.
Following Jett in both motos, where did you see him worse than you, and where did you see him better than you?
Tough to really see him with how much dust and roost. Honestly, like, the roost out here is no joke. Obviously, everyone knows that. Just it's small little things that are like 0.1% in a bunch of turns around the track that equal half a second a lap, half a second a lap, and 4 laps there's 2 seconds. You know, so it's just death by 1,000 cuts. I think just little bits and pieces here and there.
Are they little things that you can understand, or are they little things that almost you can't make sense of?
No, I can make sense of it. I think everyone can make sense of it, but to go out and actually do it and do it consistently, it just takes time to get there and stuff. Like, I mean, you ask anyone else that's racing, like, sure, there is a lot of things he does that are really good, like that might blow people away, and I know I can do those things as well, but I mean, the kid's just that good. You know, obviously everyone watches him and stuff, but why haven't everyone else beat him if they know what he does? You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of a tough question. It's like saying, you can say it, but it's very, very difficult to go out and do it.
Speaking of yourself, last week was tough with the heat and whatnot. Feeling 100% today, or maybe still some after effects from that?
No, I felt actually better than I thought I would. I felt pretty shit all morning, actually. Had a bit of a snooze at lunchtime, and I think that helped. But yeah, I was like, the morning, I'm like, fuck, it kind of did feel like it was lingering on, but was able to turn it around over the lunch break and stuff. So that was good. Happy with that. Go back, and I know Budds Creek will be a warm one. Very rarely do we get blessed with nice cool weather in Budds Creek, so it'll be another hot one. Go back, just get recovered at this stage in the season. There's not too much to gain during the week except recover.
2 more quick things. How's SMX prep coming along? Obviously, we know when you guys were racing in Supercross, there were some bike struggles. So do they seem to have worked themselves out, or where are we at?
Yeah, the outdoor season, we've answered a lot of questions we had about what we needed, what we were struggling with in Supercross and stuff, which is good. We got a lot of clarity on that, and the bike is in a lot better position now. For sure, that you're always trying to improve the bike. That's just human nature and the nature of us and our team. You know, we're always trying to be better. But SMX, I think we're coming into pretty good this year. I'm excited. My goals, round 2 and 3, I've been pretty good at. The big one for me is round 1. I really want to try and improve that this year.
Does it matter though with the single, double, triple?
No, it doesn't, honestly, but it's just more of a personal thing, you know, just little things that I can be better at. I think I seen a thing on the broadcast that I'm projected after next weekend, if I average the same amount of points I've been averaging, to be 5th seed, which top 5 going in there, I think that's good enough. I think top 5 seed going into round 1 is more than good enough, because anyway, with the triple points and stuff, it kind of throws a spanner in the works. So.
Yeah. Last thing, nothing to do with you, a little to do with Jett. You can back me on this, I hope. Jett won the title today, but it kind of sucks, because you look around, compare this to an MXGP title celebration with the banners and the crowd on the start straight and then the party, I guess.
Yeah.
America needs to like up their game with championship celebrations, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's I agree, but it's tough because a GP championship normally happens on the last round, unless, you know, obviously there's guys that have wrapped it up earlier with a big points lead. But that's them, like that's their series done, you know. I think SMX is more of like that for us now. It's tough. Supercross, some guys want to go out and send it, but I mean, we only have 1 weekend off until outdoors starts, so it's like you don't have too much time to really bathe in it, because you got to go out and do an outdoor series, and then outdoor series is finished. We got another race next weekend, and we have 1 weekend off, and then we go into another series. So it's like, yeah, I kind of agree. I agree, but at the same time, it's a little different. If this was like, honestly, for us, Nations is our, like, oh, fuck yeah, we're done. Like,
even SMX,
win or lose. Yeah, like SMX, we're like, all right, sweet, like Sunday, have a cool little day. And then it's like, back to training, because we got Nations and we want to do well. Like, we're not going to enter an event that we're just like, you know, whatever. Like, it's all good. It's not really part of my season. I don't get paid to do it. It actually costs us money to go to Nations. Whatever, you know, we want to do the best that we can and come in prepared. So, but yeah, I agree. I think one cool thing that the AMA I really think could incorporate is something similar to the skybox.
Yes. Like
you're saying, I think the skybox with the podium in the middle, I think that's something super easy that they could accomplish. Like, they have the scaffolding and the funds and the capability to do that, and I think that would really transform the grand. You know, like you're talking about, fans on the start straight, the podium, even like the, what do you call it, waiting to go out for your gate pick. You're in a shaded area.
It all feels very official.
It feels very professional, you know. I think that would be a really, really cool thing. And then that's a beautiful spot for VIPs to go. VIPs, you can, that's one thing really cool about our sport, is that there's 40 guys on a level start gate and they take off into the first turn. It's a badass, a lot of adrenaline. It's a really good rush. MotoGP, they're staggered. It's still amazing, don't get me wrong. But I think our sport, 40 guys coming into one turn, it's gnarly. It's fucking gnarly.
Well, big news. I was at Feld 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Sat them down, showed them the skybox, explained. Because you know what's really dumb here? This really pisses me off. You guys pick up your own trophies, like off the floor. It's like, hey, you won, trophies there, go and grab it. Like, that's
Don't
weird.
We have the energy drink girls handing us the trophies?
Well, Supercross then. I don't know.
Oh, the Supercross
up
trophies.
Off the floor. It's like we need like a now first place trophy presented by.
The GPs do a very good job at that.
Yeah, it feels special.
For sure.
Yeah.
But I know everyone over there would agree that the AMA does an amazing job here on catering to the riders. You know, we got Jim Perry going in and out of all the team semis during the qualifying. Hey, is there anything dangerous on the track? What do you think needs attention? What do you think needs to be changed? Is a safety risk? So they do listen to the riders a lot in that aspect, and I know that's something that the GP riders get frustrated with, you know, on Infront, Ustream, whatever, I forget the name of it.
Infront.
MXGP doesn't really as much, you know, sometimes it's like, hey, the track's a track, deal with it. So I think they could definitely, both of them could learn from each other, you know.
And that's where we have a connection.
AMA could learn from MXGP and vice versa. MXGP could learn a lot from AMA, you know, and listen to the riders. Obviously, if the rider's like, I don't like the brake and bump section, like flatten it, it's too difficult, like that's not on. We don't do that, but there's some sections where we're like, hey, that's dangerous, and like that needs to be, and then all the riders are on the same page. And I think that's when you can go, okay, let's look at this. You know, when the team managers and the riders are on the same page, I think that's when a change is warranted.
I did actually have one more legit question.
Yeah.
Nations, was there any consideration about you dropping down to MX2? I feel like maybe that could be a good play.
Nah, I ain't getting back on 250. Fuck, I've had horsepower struggle issues my whole 250 life. I got horsepower now and I ain't going back.
Well, send Jett then.
Yeah, he could go. I mean, Jett could go. But Kyle's good. Like, Kyle's good. We're going to, you know, he's on our bike. He comes over, he puts in a good solid camp on the 250, and he does a great job. Obviously, everyone's seen last year, you know, if we can have another good solid moto out of him, which I know he's capable of. Like, dude, I didn't see the second moto results yet, but first moto, he was P8, right behind Justin Cooper. Like, dude, they just finished their nationals in Australia. It's winter time there. Comes over last weekend, it's hot as balls, and you know, into the deep end, him and, you know, Brodie Connolly, like the lads, it's a pretty rude awakening coming from the winter in Oz, and then that's your first race, it like hot as at Ironman. So no, I think we got a great team. Obviously America's got a really, really good team, but so does a lot of nations. You know, Belgium's going to be strong, France is always strong. Even when they don't have a strong team, they still pull something out of their ass on nations. Like England, Germany, Italy, Spain will still be good. Yeah, you need a little luck though. You need a little luck on nations.